Hello and welcome to The Point of It All with Jamie. Today I am bringing you guys an unboxing of my custom built Game Boy Zero. I knew very little about the Game Boy Zero before a couple weeks ago when I was in GameStop and I just happened to look around the counter and I saw this little device. Um, it's a Game Boy shaped emulator that plays a lot of the older, ROMs. Now this one is actually licensed by Capcom and Data East. So I thought, okay, those are some pretty big names in the gaming world. So I thought I'd check it out and see what it was about. Well, it wasn't about a whole lot. Um, I actually have the actual product here. We are talking bare bones quality here, guys. I'll put it up real quick for you. Just a really cheap screen. Um, Not no rechargeable batteries at all. You got to shove double A's in the back. The buttons feel okay, but you're not you're not going to be thrilled with the quality of the graphics or the games. To be honest with you, I don't even think they're the original ROMs for some of these games. I think some of them are like custom made games just for this. So it was on sale for 29 bucks. I figured, what the heck? I mean, it's 30 bucks, whatever. But while I was in GameStop, I Googled the actual device, and the Game Boy Zero popped up, and I'm like, "What the heck is a Game Boy Zero?" I had no idea that it was referring to Raspberry Pi Zero or whatnot. So I dug a little deeper when I got home, and I came across the Game Boy Zero. You could actually custom mod your entire setup. You choose the shell color, the button colors, the rear button colors, and the memory size. I was like, "This is pretty cool." So I debated a couple of days. I'm like, man, do I really want to, 200 bucks is a lot of money. So I was like, do I really want to spend that kind of money on a handheld device for emulators? Yes, I do. And yes, I did. So I placed my order with Etsy. I've heard of Etsy before, but it's like a boutique website where you can order these obscure, products that you wouldn't find anywhere else. And the Game Boy Zero was one of them. So I hooked up with a company called Retro Gaming Mod, I think it is. I think it's called. At any rate, Alex Gonzalez hooked me up. He built this thing just for me with my specifications. So I cannot wait to crack this thing open. I've been putting this off, trying to get this video, planned and whatnot. So the day is finally here. So let's see what's inside this thing. Well, again, the Game Boy Zero is totally new to me, completely new. I have no idea what I'm getting into, but I've been reading online about this device for the last 3 weeks, and I know a little bit more than I did now. So, without further ado, a lot of bubble wrap. So the first thing I see is a display stand for the Game Boy Zero. I guess you could display it on your, mantelpiece or whatnot, or in your gaming room. That's pretty cool. It's black, and it says on the front Game Boy Zero. I don't know if you can pick the color of your stand or not. Maybe I think you could. That was an option where you could do that. But black works fine for me. Oh yeah, it was retro gaming mod. That's who it was. Retro gaming mod. 199 plus shipping was 212 bucks total. Off to the floor with you. Nice bubble wrap. No damage, it looks like. Sorry, you guys can see that. No damage. It's big. It's bigger than I thought. I don't think I had an original Game Boy. I don't think I had one of these when I was, when I was younger. The first one I saw, I believe, was when I was in the Army in California, Florida, California, and I saw someone with this, and he had the printer with it and everything. I'm like, that thing is massive, but it wasn't as big as the my Sega Nomad that I carried around. So that was years later, though. Before its time, I guess it was small, all things considered. You can see the device there. I chose the red shell with the multicolored buttons, blue, red, green, and yellow. And on the back, I chose the black buttons with the black cartridge. You can even choose your cartridge color. It's pretty cool. On the side, you got your volume button here. It looks like USB port to load your ROMs with. It's got an HDMI out as well, and it looks like you have to choose your memory card size ahead of time because it's actually built into the device, and you can't change it on your own. I was hoping I'd be able to change the size myself, load my own ROMs with my memory card, but that does not appear to be the case. I don't see a memory card slot either. In the back of the battery panel, you see the rechargeable battery. It's got a lot of movement and wiggle in there. I might shove some padding in there to keep that battery intact. I don't know if I need to or not, but it just feels weird flipping around like that a little bit. On the bottom, you have a headphone jack as well, and you got HDMI out also. Now I'm not sure what this port is, or if it's a port at all. I can't really see too well with that, but I'll look into that later with the review, and I'll let you guys know if that's even a port. It might just be an opening for a port that was never used. So I'll check it out and report back later. But this is the unboxing video, so we're not going to get into a review too much. The buttons feel pretty good. They feel pretty solid. They've added the back buttons for SNES games and Genesis games as well. From what I understand, the Zero is not going to run, PS1 games all that well. It's going to run, the Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Game Boy, those types of games perfectly on this. And that means that Genesis and SNES games will run just as well. I also heard, I'm hoping this is true, that I can get SNK ROMs to work also. The device does not ship with ROMs at all. You have to have those on your own. Hopefully you're getting those legally. I'm not going to tell you where to get them, how to find them, but I can't wait to load this thing up. So with that being said, I'm out of here. Hope you guys come back later for some more videos. We are just rebranding the site. We are now called The Point of It All, and we're going to cover pretty much everything, not just media, but we're going to do podcasts with interviews and a whole bunch of other stuff that you guys will appreciate as well. So good night, guys. Thanks. I'll tune in tomorrow for a review of the device itself. I'm going to feed it some games and see what it's all about. Take care.